Okay, roadie session. I'm in the house, just about to get him leashed. He's set right here, watching me do stuff. Just getting this little chain leash attached to my long line, and then we'll clip him in. Right, Rhodes, where's your leash? There we go. That's a good job. Yeah, good boy. Oh, yeah, yeah, you're a good boy. Yeah. Don't tie me up. What have you done here? Stop twisting my leash up. Stop twisting me up. Yeah, we'll be going that way in a sec. Okay, so it's pouring down with rain. Excellent, just what we needed. I've got my mic on today. It is really windy and really rainy at the minute. So we'll just see what that does to the sound quality. It's atrocious weather again. Hell, it's August, it's winter, so I don't know what I expect. Keys. Yeah, we'll need to lock the door behind us. Okay. Okay. Nicely done, Rhodes. It's locked. Good. Okay. That's the car. Yep. Go on, look at this way. Yeah, we're not going to bother going anywhere. Oops. I just pulled a thing out of the plant. I'll grab that when we get back. We're not going in the car already. The weather is atrocious. I am betting an absolute ton of money we see nothing and no one, and we don't really end up doing anything, because I think the weather is about to dump on us from a great height. Oh my word, there is a massive black cloud coming. It's already raining. If it does just dump on us, we're going to run home and yeah, get out the rain. It's cold, wet, it's raining, and it looks like it's really about to get going on us. That's not something I particularly want, and I don't think Roadie would either. He's not a long-furred dog, he's not a double-coated dog, so I have to bear that in mind. He's not wearing a coat. I am. I have a waterproof coat on. I remembered it today. Alright, see what we've got. Oh yeah, it's definitely raining over there, and that is coming straight for us. Well, if it ends up being short, Roadie, it ends up being short. We'll do what we can. Somebody's off straight away, yeah. Don't mind a bit of a fast walk, keep you warm. See, I don't know if I caught that on camera, there was a little check-in from him there. Beautiful. Right, I'll then pick the direction. Don't mind. I cannot see a single human being in any direction. As guessed. Yeah. Not at all surprised. Time of day, it is after work today. It's not nowhere near as early as I was last time with him. We're a solid 2.5 hours later than that. But like I said, the weather's been dire, so we're not expecting to see much. That could even be a storm. If I hear thunder, I'm running. Just gotta run home with him. That does not look nice at all, and that is coming right for us. All right, Roadie. Let's go. That's the only time you'll see me running faster than you. Hey ho, if you want to carry on for a bit, that's fine by me. Oh well, getting out for a walk. I'm getting out to be pulled up. Yeah, I really don't think we're going to see anyone or anything. I think to being wrong. The wind's so strong, Roadie's ears are flapping. Oh, that's funny. Which way are you going? Ready? Which way are you going? Oh, the rain's just stopped, but the wind's certainly still at it. But it is that big black cloud is still threatening to come for us. It's heading directly for me. I reckon we've got about 5 minutes, and I'm going to regret being out here. This one, are we? Don't pee on your leash. Oopsie, there we go. Shake out. Wow, they've dumped a whole load of sand on the oval. Okay, what's it about? I don't know if I got that on camera. I hope I did. Roadie just worked out how to take his back leg over the leash. Slowly thinking about things. Slowly getting through to him. You can go in there if you want, Roadie. That's fine. Or you can go around. You didn't think of that one so well. We'll get there. Oh, yes, we'll go around the tree this way, won't we? Yep. I don't think there'll be anybody in there today. School's long finished, although it is a boarding school, so could still be some children around, but given the weather, I'd be amazed. Okay. I don't know what he's doing. Okay, where are we going? Round in circles. This way, apparently. At full speed, too. Am I going to sink? Oh, this doesn't look great, to be honest. This is the path that leads to the car park, but if he ducks down to the right, we'll be fine. It doesn't go to the car park, so let's encourage him that way. Okay, go that way, go right. Oh yeah, we're sinking. I'm sinking, but he might not be. Ready? Where is he going at that speed? Yeah, right. If you're going to be running around near the car park, we'll shorten this so you can't. Straight for the car park. Ready? Yeah, that's it. Oh, that wind is nasty. Oh. Quite sure what you're doing in there. only surmise. There's someone with a dog running. My word, I don't know if it's on camera. They're a long way away. They're a solid 200 to 300 meters away. Seen them but not smelled them. But they're coming our way. That was a little bit mean, Roadie. Oh, we are going to. Okay. I suggest we go that way. Yeah. Oh, you're going to go try and find the hare again, aren't you? Good luck with that. So there we go, we've seen one person with a dog, and they weren't coming this way. I don't know where they've gone. But they went somewhere. Maybe in the oval? Don't know. Oh, there he is. I don't really want to go here. I'm going to sink again. Don't even think about jumping over that. So yeah, this is where he found the hare, so that's what he's doing. He's trying to find it again. I suspect, unless there's a live scent, won't work. Too much water has come down and it's just spread the scent everywhere. Ears are getting cold. Here comes the rain. Here it comes. All right, let's see how bad this is. There's a shortcut home through this park, or we're going around the long way, and what level of water dumps on us is just what happens. Yep, here it comes. Oh my God. We're running in the rain, are we? I don't suppose I don't mind that actually. Little madman. Oh, he's going in there, is he? Roadie's teaching himself by open conditioning what's fun and what's not. Yeah, those reeds, they're not as sharp as the other one that he got stuck in, but they're still not that fun. Oh well, just lesson to learn. Right, so far it's just heavy spitting rain. It's not deluge yet. Straight into the rain. Oh, we're going through there, are we ready? Okay. What's that? Oh, I see a hare. Excellent, they are here. Why is it out in the open in the rain? So there's a hare behind that children's playground straight ahead of me. Yeah, there it is, I saw it. It's right out in the open. It's strange, I don't think hares did that in the wet. What do I know? Roadie's going around in circles. There goes the hare. I see it running. Well, this could be fun. Roadie's got the leash under a massive tree. There we go, got that free. Good. Now, I'm going to guess he can smell that hare. But he won't know where it is. And by the time he gets around there, it's going to be gone. So we're about 60 metres from the hare now. It's on our right. He just fell down a hole. Roadie. And he's got the leash stuck on a group of reeds. Okay. You're good. He's untangled himself. Right, is that it? Is that the rain done? Oh, that was a very cold wind for a few minutes. It was not as bad as I thought it could be, which I'm grateful for. Right, where's the hair gone? I've lost it. He hasn't. Okay. He knows it was here somewhere. Yep, it was. It definitely was. Right, so I'm going to keep a little bit of an eye on him because I reckon he's going to pop off one. Thanks, Roadie. I don't have the hair. I'm sorry, it's eluded you. It's quite smart and very, very quick. Sorry. Already, what took us about 35 minutes to get around last time, you've done in 15. I suppose we were taking a short route because weather. There's a cyclist coming from my left. Oh, my boot's undone. Ready? Stay there, please. I'll get my boot back up. Okay. Where's he off to at that speed now? What is he doing? He's looking at the cyclist. So we got Roadie there, cyclist in the distance. Not usually that bothered by cyclists. He's not looking at him now. Yeah. I don't know what that's about. Back to scent chasing. Excuse me. Oh, nice that he's waiting. Wrap this up a bit because I can't see around the next corner. Should we sort that out for you, Roadie? Oh, you stood on it. Oh no, you've got a tree in it. How did you do that? That's impressive. Okay. We're going to go around again, Roadie, or do you want to take a different route? Or do you just want to run? Impression you just want to run. You picked up another scent, haven't you? Right. Yeah, Roadie, that's ridiculous that we're back here already. You didn't even go the shortest route possible, did you? Oh yeah, you kind of did actually. No, you didn't. We went around that way, didn't we? Yeah, that's why we didn't go the best route. That's why we were quick. It wasn't the shortest, but certainly wasn't the longest either. Alright, where are you going now? Are you really going to walk through there? I'm going to sink. I'm going to pick up a lot of mud on my boots. Oh well. There's a little bit of sun coming out. What's going on? Where is he going? Well, your eyes are looking much better, Roadie. They are looking much better. Soda was telling me he's really not been enjoying the eye drops this week. They've got some more powerful ones. But in all fairness, looking at him, his eyes look better. I can't see any discharge. He looks sore. He's not thinking anything. That's, yeah, it looks good. There goes a rabbit. 2 rabbits. Yeah, they're rabbits, not hares. Behind that fence, so we're not going to get there. My boots are heavy. No, we're not going in there, really. That's not for us. Yeah, that side's fine. Oh, of course, you go through that little hole again. Thanks, dude. Right, round again. Probably, hopefully. I may forcibly encourage him to go to the left. Right, there's a dog coming. Okay, don't know which way they're going to go. I will rein him in a bit. It's a very little dog. It's the type that excites him, especially if it starts yapping. Looks like they're going to go around the direction. Person. Oh no, they're coming straight for us. Okay. They're not paying any attention to me. Right, roads, this is going to be fun. We will come over here. And we're going to stand in the corner and we're going to do what we did last time. Don't know which direction they go. Okay, so he is getting mega excited already. So same as last time. Oh, they're not coming this way after all that. I'm going to do the same. I'm just going to hold on to him. He's right here, my legs on him. He sat himself down. As he relaxes, I relax. Any retensing, any silliness, I will re-grab him and we will reset. He's looking nice and calm. Okay, ready, let's go. Good. He's off a bit quick for my liking, but yeah, of course, I will arrest that. We're not going to do the craziness. I want to start instilling, hey, you act calm, you'll get what you want. You start pulling me in, trying to be a jerk about it, you're not getting what you want. So I want him to come out of that power pose where he's putting all his weight forward and he's trying to pull me along. I want him to give it up, relax, and then he can have what he wants. Until that moment, this is a fight. And there we go, he's relaxed. Okay, ready, let's go. Not at that speed, and doing that we won't. And so the frustration comes out, we got leash chewing, so I'll leave him to it for a sec. He calms down, he relaxes, and he's not doing anything. Okay, ready? Nice and calm. There we go. And he's just leaning into it just a bit too much. We're just going to slow him down. No, you can do this, Roadie. I can see that you can do this. Okay, so he's restrained himself a little bit there, not a lot. That's too much. Just nice. So I want that back leg to come out of that tense position. He's not too badly tense here. He's not that. So I've frozen it here because things are about to take a turn for the more crazy. There is the dog we were originally following. It's directly ahead of where the camera is pointing at the moment. Over to my left, out of shot, but from behind the fence, a gentleman is bringing out his little white dog, and it slips the leash right in front of us. So it's less than 10 meters away from us. So yeah, this is a hairy situation. Roadie does not have a good history with small dogs. So I'll let you see what I do about this. It essentially means we leave, but I have to do this assertively but calmly. I do not want Roadie riled up, and I do not want the other little dog really noticing us too much and trying to come over to us. So here you go. This is what you have to do when things come out of left field and surprise you a bit. Bad, but I want that back leg just to chill a bit more. Probably not going to when that noise just went off to my left. Oh right, there's a dog right there, come out the fence. Okay, so good opportunity. Let's grab him and we'll work it. Hello. So you won't see that the sun's in the camera. Okay, he's doing all right. He's nice and relaxed with me. I've got his leash. I'm just going to push that up on his neck a little bit because it's not in the right place. Oh, there's people coming too. So is this... Okay, so this is another person with a dog. We are close. Okay, sorry, I know the camera's not great here. We've got a 3-dog standoff. Don't know which way people want to go. Oh, he's off leash. That's not great. We're out of here. Let's go. Yeah, go, 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 go. Nah, you're going. If I got to pick you up, Roadie, I got to pick you up. Come on, let's go. So again, nightmare scenario. Stay calm. We're walking. I'm going. I'm not taking no for an answer, because if that little thing comes right up to him, it's going to be lunch. So we're out of here, but I got to stay calm. Hopefully you can tell in my voice I am calm. I realise the gravity of this situation. That dog just slipped its leash. It's friendly with the other guy and the other dog. They're all having some fun behind me. Yeah, they're all right. They're into each other. Good. Yeah, that's life, man. Sometimes it throws crazy at you. My word. Well, I do think that little thing realised already wasn't giving it a friendly look. Good. Nicely done. He took my direction. He didn't fight me. Not that he could do much. I had my hand under his collar. But up to that point, that was good. So yeah, good. Sorry, Roadie, I'm dragging the leash on your head. Good teaching moment. If in that moment I have one of those sudden adrenaline rushes and I get the goosebumps and I go in my mind and in my body first, mind second, oh crap, this is going to be a disaster, because I'm touching Roadie through his leash, through the collar, and with my leg on his side. He will hear my heart go boom when the adrenaline rush hits me. He will feel my entire being change, and he will go, okay, human guy's no longer relaxed. He's getting upset about something. I'm already wound up a little bit because there's 2 dogs here, and that one's running around free, potentially coming at me, and he's gonna lose his mind because I lost mine. So what you saw, I had to stay calm, manage myself. It takes practice. Oh my word, what's that? Oh, the big bird swooping ahead of us. Takes practice. Right, I've frozen it here because there's a really good teaching moment about to happen, which I hadn't planned and just occurs. So it's something I tell people to do a lot when they're new clients with me, is just to see how connected to you your dog is. Go along on a walk, let the dog do whatever it's doing, not concentrating on you. He's got his nose in a bush or whatever's going on. You're walking along just like Roadie is, or has been doing, and he's in front of me. Pretend you come across something that literally scares the crap out of you, and do the whole routine. Sharp, hard inhalation of breath,
But you have to act it as if it's real. Really give it your best Hollywood effort. Act scared for half a second with a loud intake of breath, stop walking, and just watch how fast the dog whips its head round to see what's going on with you. They are dialed into you more than you realise. And I was talking about this in the video, did it, and Roadie whipped his head round and stared at me, but it's not on the camera. You don't see him on the camera. But anyway, I'll let that play, and you can hear me exclaim about it and get excited, and then realise it's not actually on camera. I said I'll do a voiceover, so here it is. I'm doing it, explaining what's going on or about to happen. So you're about to see me run that drill.
You can't trick your limbic system like that. Your limbic system sees danger. It tells you, and you first feel it because you go, oh, I see that, he's looking at me. Ah, it's not on camera. Ah, I missed another great teaching moment. I'll talk about that in a minute, or I might do a voiceover later. Yeah, when your limbic system kicks into gear and says danger, gives you an adrenaline rush and a cortisol rush. That is getting your body ready to fight or flight. We flew away, we ran away, but I had to stay calm. There's a certain amount of faking it till you make it. But once you know you can handle the situations, that's how you do it. If you lose your control there and you panic, even if another human can't see you're panicking, the dog knows. Oh, the dog knows. They know you like an open book in that situation. Absolutely 100% they know you. They know the mood you're in the instant you do. They can hear it. You would have heard my heart going poof, poof, poof. Now, I did get a little bit of a hit. Absolutely. I saw that dog slip its leash and my limbic system went, that's a problem. You're going to have to do something. Sitting here is no longer an option because that dog will be lunch if it gets near us. Or could be lunch. Not will be. Could be. Roadie, being a not very well socialised dog, does not do well in the presence of nervous, anxious dogs. That goes badly, as it always does when you have lots of anxiety in a closed space. Roadie is fine-ish. I don't know about here. He's fine meeting confident dogs. So the 4 confident dogs I've had him around, he's been fine. Same deal with every dog. They respond to the confidence. You get an anxious dog, especially a little one like that, that's not going to go well, in my estimations. Right, other teaching moment. My little weird ass noise I just made there, where I made a sudden strange breathe in and go, he stopped what he was doing, turned around and looked at me. Why? Because he wants to know what on earth I'm doing, what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling, what's changed. Because in his instinctive behavioural set, I didn't do that noise without a good reason to do so, because, well, why do people do things? That's a philosophical and scientifically technical discussion for another time. Why do you do things? Why do you do behaviours? I did a behaviour. So to him, he's like, why is he doing that? What reason has caused him to go make that weird noise which sounds like he might be scared? So he turned around and looked at me like, what's going on? That's how connected he is to me. Even if he's not my dog and he's not fully trusting of me yet, he's just connected to me via a leash. And I make a scared noise, he looks around and goes, why are we scared? And it is we. That is crucial. It is we. He detects me scared, he's scared. Absolutely. I am the senior partner in this relationship. I don't have a choice in that. He reacts to me. They're dogs. We're humans. They will take charge if you let them, but absolutely they will base their mood off you. So if he detected my fears, he would be scared. That's why he whipped his head round. It wasn't the fastest ever. But why he turned his head round and went, why is that guy being different? What's caused it? What do I need to be concerned with? And he realised I was just waffling on, that actually nothing. He's just being weird. I will delete my concern. And he did. It was good to see. So yeah, really good teaching moment. If you want to see how connected to you your dog is, and you're a better actor than I am, go for a walk, get him on a little bit of leash like this, or just 3 meters maybe, and give it your best shot when they're not looking of acting scared. Sharp inhalation of breath, a little bit of a noise or a squeak, and see how fast your dog whips round to see what on earth is going on. And that'll tell you just how dialed into you and your mood they are. Yeah, it's quite eye-opening the first time it happens. It really is. Even when it's not your dog, you just try that trick, and if you're a convincing actor, it does have to be convincing. You can't fool the dog. They do know if you're being a fool or if it's bad acting. They will think you're just being a weird and a clown does have to be a little bit convincing. Like, give it your best acting shot of acting scared, and just watch how quickly they pay attention to you. Right, Roadie, we are not going through that mud. You have designs on going on a footpath, that is fine. I'm not going on the mud. Let's flip this back up. Yeah, okay. Shorten this up if we're going on a public footpath that's got not really a lot of room to manoeuvre. Let's go around this way. This will be different for us. Nothing wrong with this. Oh, there's someone. Have they got dogs? Or is it just someone? Just someone. That's fine. We cope with someone. Yeah, we'll go this way, Roadie. Yeah, we'll stay on this path. And we'll walk back to your house. Should be a good little route. No, it's someone's garden. I'm just going to step in this puddle, get some of the mud off my boot. Okay. Because I'm weighing about 4 kilos extra. Mud on my boots. I don't know what you're doing. He's kind of running around in front of me a bit. I might tilt this down so you can get a little bit more of him, because he is on a short leash, as we're just on a footpath near a road. Oh, looks like I got a water main leak over there. You want a shower, Roadie? That doesn't look great. Maybe that's a fire hydrant, so maybe it's on purpose. Don't know. Something's going on. Oh no, that is coming out the road. As far as I can see from this angle, don't know. It could be just deceptive angle. I can't really see properly, to be honest. Still can't tell. Oh no, it's coming out of... it's done on purpose. It is done on purpose. They've got a tool in the thing. Oh well, how disappointing. Strange. What's going on? Let's just calm that pull down a bit, Roadie. Just relax. Yeah, I know, it's interesting. If not a little scary. Oh, it's a very pink car. Great, hey dude. Okay, we're gonna have to be a bit. Whoa! That's too much, boy. Just. So again, I'm just gonna wait him out. He's pulling. He's leaning right into that. I'm not putting up with that. I'm just gonna wait for him to drop his power pose. Drop that forward leaning weight. Not interested in that. Yeah, he's looking around, see what's going on. He's got a smell up his nose. That's why he's doing it. He's not trying to be obnoxious. It's a bit too much. He's literally on his toes on the back foot. There. It's just forwards. Everything is forwards. Okay, he's relaxed the leash a bit there. He's off on his own accord, so I'm not going to tolerate that. You're not just off on your own accord, Roadie. We're going to have a little bit of a chill moment here. Just wait a sec. Okay. Ah, excellent, big puddle. That's just what I need for my boots. Okay. Okay, straight across. Or you can stare at the car. It's up to you. This side, ready? Yep. little bit of a pull on here. It's a bit too much for my liking. Right, I'm just going to rein him in a little bit. Just going to wait here. You can see the tension in his collar. It's lifted off his neck because he's just leaning into the forward direction. So I'm just going to wait. I'm not in a rush. He's leaning more. Yeah, there's someone coming out of the house. Okay, so environment's changed, so I'm going to change. Let him have a look. Okay. Interesting coloured fence. Oh, right. Huh. There's a little bit of a pull in there. It's not the worst. Not as bad as it was. Great. Right, Roadie, I'm going to do something very strange here. No, we're not going to do that. Oh, I had a weird thought. We're further along than I realised. This is our turning. I was going to cross the road. This is our turning, so no, I'm not doing that. We slightly closer to home than I thought. Oh well. It is what it is. Right. Yeah, we'll stay on this side of the street for now. We'll switch in a minute. So we do need to cross the road at some point down here. Not in an immediate rush to do that, but we do need to. Right, okay, I'm going to lock that up. I'm not having that level of pull. Okay, he's really pulling into that. I've got my weight leaning backwards. There we go. Nice, thank you. Okay, let's go. That has a lot of weight into that pull. Yeah. Let's not walk between the cars, thank you. Well, the leash is loose, he's in his power pose. Right, let's carry on. Okay, we will look to cross the road in about 50 to 100 metres, I think. So leash pulling is probably the single most common complaint dog owners have about their dogs. And what does it mean and what should you do to stop it? Well, two ways of doing it. One's useful and one isn't. You can punish the dog into stopping it with aversive tools or slapping about with a leash. Various trainers on YouTube can show you how to do that pretty quick. But that doesn't get you a long-lasting solution. Doesn't tell you why the dog's doing it or what it means. There's a reason the dog's doing it, and it means something. It's not your house, Roadie. Come out. Bye. Pulling means whatever the dog is pulling towards, trying to get to, trying to do, is more important than just being around you. When they put tension on that leash, that is an indirect way, or depending how hard they pull, more direct way. The dog saying what I've got up my nose, or I can see that I'm trying to get to, is more important than staying around you and enjoying the activity we are doing together as a pair. This is actually all about me because you're not important to me, or not as important as you should be. Roadie, that's someone's garden. We're not walking on gardens. So pulling is a reflection of the relationship you have with your dog. If there are things that the dog would rather do, like pull on the leash, be at the end of the leash, than walk next to you, you're not the most important thing in the dog's life. It's a very, very bitter pill to swallow. People don't like it. They don't like being told that. I didn't like being told that. Once I accepted that and I started working with that, things get a whole lot better. And hopefully you've seen some of my videos of Rollo walking with me. I take that leash off and we're in public. Walking along the beach was the last one. That's the most common place I go with him, take the leash off, because we both like going those places. He walks next to me. But most of the time he wasn't even on the camera. He had no leash on. I've got the same setup I'm wearing now, and you just didn't see him because he walks next to me. He's within 2 or 3 meters of me, unless there's something interesting for him to go and do. Like we see another dog and I say, hang on, and go say hello. But the key is he wants to be where I am because I have become the most important thing in his life. There is nothing he enjoys more, in a more general long-term perspective, on a walk over the course of the hour, than being next to me. It doesn't mean every single moment he's right there. He has more freedom than that. I allow him to. But on the leash, he doesn't walk like this. Not at all. Right, we do need to cross the road. I've gone way further than I wanted to, but I am going to walk through this giant puddle, get more mud off my boots. So be that. Roadie, if you want to not go in the puddle, that's entirely up to you. I'm washing my boots off. So I have that with Rollo. He wants to be where I am. That is the place he desires to be above all else. So that's where he hangs around. So on the leash, I take this leash most of the time, this 10-meter long line, and he's generally never more than 5 meters from me. It's great. That's exactly what you want. So when your dog is at the full end of the leash, however long that leash is, all right, one's under 1.5 meters accepted, that's not really fair. If your dog is more than 2-3 meters away from you, or just at the end of the leash constantly, you are not the most important thing in the dog's life. You're just not. It would rather be doing something else, and it's trying to do it. It's harsh, but it's true. The dog cares about you that much, he'll be next to you. Right, Roadie, let's go. It's difficult. It's difficult to get there. I'm not going to lie. You can use a prong collar. You'll get there, but the moment you take that prong off, you'll be back to square one. Because they don't actually solve the problem, they just suppress the problem. You never fix it with tools. The only way to fix it is to build a relationship with your dog so that you are the most important thing in its life. You are the leader or a senior partner, and it wants to be within those few meters from you most of the time. Right, let's unlock the door. Right, there at the end of the lesson, and another Roadie session. We didn't go as much as I thought. It was good.